Hi, Jane here with today's thought. Today we're going to talk about hypocrisy, specifically Democrat hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is so blatant and out there that I don't know why nobody has mentioned it before, but I haven't heard anybody mention this, even on the so-called conservative stations or in the conservative media. But, well, here it is. It has to do with, compare David Weiss, who is the U.S. attorney, the one who is supposedly investigating Hunter Biden, the one who says he has unlimited authority to charge Hunter Biden. And then we have the whistleblowers saying, well, one of the whistleblowers, Shapley, saying he was at a meeting with 5 or 6 other people who heard Weiss say that he doesn't have such authority. And then we have, on the other hand, what happened just the other day, the judge who threw out, just put the kibosh on the Hunter Biden sweetheart deal. Now, what I want to get into is not the details of either of those circumstances. I just want to get into the hypocrisy, because this is what we've been hearing from our Democrat friends. It started with David Weiss. So the House Republicans, the chairman of the committees investigating this whole matter, said that the defense of the Democrats is this David Weiss. He was appointed by Donald Trump. And he didn't file any charges. So what's the problem? He was appointed by Donald Trump. But now we fast forward to the court case that happened the other day, and they're saying this judge is a terrible opinion, the judge is biased, yada, yada, yada. Because why? Because the judge was appointed by Donald Trump. So you see, it's they'll use the appointment by Donald Trump argument when it supports their narrative, and they'll use it in the opposite way when it doesn't support their narrative. But this is the point that they're missing on both sides. I mean, that's the hypocrisy. But something that it rarely gets mentioned, and I don't know why this counter argument is not heard so much. It's an obvious fact that people should know, that when no president gets to appoint just any judge that he wants, because the judge has to be consented to, advised and consent by the Senate. And the Senate has a rule that when the president makes appoints a judge, that both senators from that state have to approve the appointment. If one of them says no, then the appointment won't go through. So you see, it's not just Trump appointed that attorney Weiss or that judge Noreka. In both cases, because these are both in Delaware, the judge and the attorney, both of these cases were being pursued or heard, as the case may be, in Delaware. So they were both of these people were approved by Democratic senators, by 2 Democratic senators. So the counter argument would be, the Democrats approved that judge. Trump appointed him, but the Democratic senators approved the appointment. So you see which, if we're talking about Democratic senators, would mean that this is not a far left judge. In fact, this judge was a Democrat and then registered as an independent, but has a record of contributing to both parties, to candidates from both parties. So this is a middle of the road judge who was appointed by Trump and approved by again, count them, 2 Democratic senators. And I'll just end my thought with this, just get back to the hypocrisy, that that's a good thing. It's an argument in favor on one side when the Trump approval is the Trump nomination is a positive factor when the narrative helps when it helps the Democratic narrative, but when it hurts the Democratic narrative, well, then that's a bad thing. It's can't complain, Republicans. On the one hand, attorney was appointed by Donald Trump, and then this whole the other hand, this court case, this court decision is bogus because the judge was appointed by Donald Trump. I mean, the hypocrisy is just so out there. And I just wanted to leave everybody with that thought, or share that thought. And that's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Share this video with anyone you think would like it. If you could come back again, though, that would really be great. And I'll look forward to seeing all of you again. And until I do, bye.